The project we have is the Wandering Ambassador. The goal of this project is to have a robot that is an automat that walks around a campus autonomously and is a virtual concierge service that provides random services to visitors and prospective students, and it also shows the technical prowess that can be achieved by coming to RIT. And the way the software works on this robot is in 3 different levels. In the highest level, there's the remote control or the playbook. The web application is written in HTML with some JavaScript and AJAX calls, and it has the navigational buttons and or all the interface whatever you need in a remote. And this is the playbook, and it shows the remote control interface. We'll come back to the demo in a little bit. And the playbook acts as a remote or a client, and then it also acts as a camera. It provides video stream to other clients that access the robot remotely. And when user presses buttons on the remote or the playbook, the data is transferred over the Wi-Fi, and the Panda board on the robot also runs on is also connected to the internet via Wi-Fi. So the commands travel to the Panda board over Wi-Fi, and then basically there's a web server running that was written using Python. It continuously monitors for requests, and based on the command it gets, it replies back to the client with the information or if necessary. And the Panda board is shown here, and the Panda board, there's a that's the middleware. It's a software layer between the client level and the actual low level interface for the motors and stuff. And the low level software is written on Cypress PSOC 5. It's mainly programmed in C++, and it provides all the low level functions that can control motors, and it reads the values from sensors and reports back. So the Panda board, which is in the middle level, sends data based on what it received from the client. It sends data to the Cypress over UART or serial interface, and the PSOC 5 communicates with the sensors in various different ways. It communicates with motors using PWM signals. It communicates, or it just reads the values from sonars and IRs in a analog way. It just reads the voltage, and using an analog to digital converter, it converts the value to using scaling functions. It determines the value of the sonar, the range it is detecting. And continuing to the demo, this is our remote interface that runs on Panda board. You can press different buttons to move the robot around, and you could read the sensor values using, so as you can see, the values that these sensors are reading, the values read by sensors are live currently. And let me show you the Cypress. The board with the red light on is the Cypress, the one that controls the low level functions. So the commands go from here, the remote interface via Wi-Fi, to the Panda board, and the Panda board sends the commands to Cypress using serial interface. And just for as there's some voltage differences, a spark fun level shifter is used to translate the Panda board voltages to the Cypress voltages. And So you can control the robot using the commands on this. So if you press reverse, the robot goes in reverse, and you can do different commands. You can control these servos by turning them different ways. If you zoom in closer, you can see them. You can control it using the playbook, and you can put in autonomous scan mode so that it turns by itself automatically. And there are other features. You can make the wandering ambassador navigate itself automatically, and some of the so the other feature is the playbook provides the camera service, so we can have it mounted here on the other interface. We will be able to see the so that's whatever the playbook is saying currently, and the playbook is currently mounted on the Wandering Ambassador platform. So it's whatever the playbook is saying. So there's just some desks and chairs in the background, and that's what seen remotely on the any other remote interface that you use. And we can move around the playbook, and you would see the camera move around as well. So this is our project, Wandering Ambassador, and we thank our sponsors, RIM for providing the playbook, and ARM for providing the Panda board, and Cypress for providing the PSOC 5, and SparkFun for providing their RS-232 level shifter, and Dr. Mondragon for helping us communicate with them and getting us all these devices that we use to build this platform. Thanks.